Welcome everybody to our October meetup. I'm Deanna Taylor, and we're going to talk about getting googly with EduProtocols. I'll let everybody introduce themselves and say hello. So let's start with Kelly.
Hey, Kelly Cannon here. Excited to be with you and to talk about Halloween and EduProtocols.
Emma.
Hi everybody, I'm Emma Moss in Canyon School District and one of the GEG Utah co-leads. I'm super excited to hear about these EduProtocols mashed with our Get Googly. I think it's going to be so fun.
And Eliza.
Hi everyone, I'm Eliza Lyons, Ogden School District. Believe it or not, I too am excited about getting googly with EduProtocols. And I'm excited about Halloween, so love the theme this month.
And Julie.
Hi everyone, Julie Castor from Cache County School District. So excited, my countdown for Halloween. This is just perfect theme, Deanna. So excited to hear more about EduProtocols. Let's go.
Okay, we're going to go here right now to our announcements. We have, Kelly, do you want to take over? Was it Emma going to do the announcements for us today?
I think I'm over announcements today. A couple of things as we get started. First off, there's an Ed Camp. It's going to be Ed Camp Utah. It's on November 2nd in Timpanogos High School. So if you're interested, make sure that you sign up. I'll include the link when you send this out in email. There will also be a GEG meetup at USET. So TBD, look for that. We'll start talking about it as soon as we hear back about it. And then also on Friday and Saturday, November 8th and 9th, we have the UVU MakerCon. It's going to be awesome. We'll include some information about that. I know that I will be there, and so will a couple of other members of our GEG Utah team. So look for ways to integrate cool things into your classroom with that event.
Awesome. Thanks.
Can I add one thing really quick about MakerCon? A cool thing is, so Friday is more like focused on educators, and there'll be like presentations and how you can incorporate STEM in maker spaces. But Saturday is for the community, and they also have, I think it's 9:30 to 10:30, the first hour. They have an autism and like sensory issues only family-centered activities. So you should definitely come and check that out and bring anyone who might benefit from that. So
well, that's awesome. Thanks, Kelly.
Love that.
Thanks. All right, let's get started with EduProtocols and Google. EduProtocols are student-centered instructional lesson frames and stems that help your students to engage in learning with the 4 C's: critical thinking, collaboration, communication, and creativity. These lesson frames were developed by Jon Carippo and Marlena Hebern, and they can be used to any subject area, and they can also be grade levels kindergarten through grade 12. And I love them. They are so much fun. And so, like I said, they do the 4 C's of 21st century learning, creativity. They ask the students to be creative in the activities that they're doing with them. There is a lot of collaboration that goes on with the EduProtocols. Students are actively sharing and producing together for a lot of the protocols. Sharing is a big part of it. Critical thinking, it has them think about doing research or doing the pair share or doing jigsaw in a unique way. So they have to think critically about how they're going to be sharing things. And communication is a big part of this tool. Okay, so there are several EduProtocols. One's the Thin Slide. Thin Slide is a very quick way of doing a think, pair, share, but you're doing it individually, so you have to think yourself, and then you're sharing out. The one I like is Cyber Sandwich. The Cyber Sandwich is the jigsaw about research, and the Iron Chef is another jigsaw with research, but I love the Iron Chef because it asks the students to come up with three facts that they found out. They have to come up with an image or an interesting fact, and then you give them a secret ingredient. Secret ingredient, it might be something to think about how what they're researching has impacted our learning for today. And so it's great. I love them. Sketch and Tell is a wonderful, real easy way of doing sketchnoting for students and kind of teaching them the protocols for sketchnoting and what's included in it. And there's a great website. So if you look at the bit.ly that's down here, that's on the slides that we have here, and access that, then you can click on the little bats that are up here and go to the EduProtocol website, which is great. So we're going to do an activity with you today And the activity that we're going to do is the thin slide. And so this thin slide is this. My teammates are going to be working on this, and they're going to do, when I say go, they're going to do one word and one image. And that one word and one image has to be to communicate an idea, a feeling, or a reflection. There's a prompt. I'll talk to you about what the prompt is. They pause and reflect. And then the students go and they are to build with their one image and one word. One image, one word, and you have 5 minutes. Okay? And then you only have 10 seconds to share out what your synthesis is. So after you've built for the 5 minutes, you've got to think about, okay, how can I share this with just 10 seconds? And the real power of thin slides is in that 10-second share out. Okay? So here we go. Okay? There is a link that they're going to click on for the slides. We are going to listen to a poem, and then they're going to build for 5 minutes. This is what the slides look like, the thin slides, and it's how you feel about candy corn. Okay? So we're going to, here it is, colored white, orange, and yellow, candy corn, my favorite Halloween treat, shaped like a triangle and oh so sweet. Chewy and yet so mellow, I could eat you by the pound, but I fear I'd grow quite round. So I'll miss you all the months in between, and we'll meet again next Halloween. Okay? So what you guys are going to do, is you're going to choose one of these slides. Some of them are green, some of them are purple. You're going to do one word and one image that tells how you feel about candy corn. And
Question.
your time starts now.
I noticed that Eliza
question.
had her hand raised first.
Okay, yes, Eliza, what's the question?
Before we start, can the image be a GIF?
And one image, and yes, one image and one word. It can be, yes. You ready?
Can the image be AI generated? Can I use AI to generate it?
Yes, you can do AI
Okay.
generate. Okay.
Oh, no,
Are you
all
ready?
is not.
Great.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my timer took off on me. Just a second, guys. You guys can start working. I'll get the timer back up.
Okay.
Six and a half hours later.
That was a really fun epic timer that I found on YouTube that I thought would be fun to share. So now we're going to go down to those slides. So I'm going to go down here to slide 18. And I'm going to just kind of go through them till we get to one that everybody shared.
I wonder if it's not automatically refreshing.
Yeah, I wonder if that one. So why don't we each share our screen and then you can talk about it. How would that work? Because we all have the sharing rights. So let's do it that way. So why don't you share your presentation and I will stop sharing. And remember that you have 10 seconds to share your screen for your activity.
Okay, I can go first.
Okay.
Let me get there. Is this sharing? I don't need to share. I just need to slideshow. Hang on. Can we all see it?
Yep.
Okay, so in my 10 seconds, the word I chose was enfolded because for me, candy corn is very like comforting and warm and reminds me of fall. My mom used to put like a bowl out about it every fall. And so I always got excited about it. So that's why I chose this word, which I think I'm in the minority here from our team, but there's my share.
Yay. Julie, do you want to go next?
Yes, I can go next. Sorry, that took me just a minute. So I am really excited to share mine. Okay, perfect. All right. Okay, perfect. Okay, so here is my slide. Let me just go ahead and move this over here. So my little slide, can you guys see it okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay, perfect.
I love it.
Yeah, so my little slide, my word I chose was happiness. And even though I feel a little conflicted about like the other flavors of candy corn, I love candy corn, and fall just makes me happy, and I love Halloween. All right, I think that was 10 seconds.
Awesome. That's awesome. I love it. Okay, Kelly.
Sure. This is a little bit laggy, but can you hear me okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So I don't know if someone could share for me. I'm just worried that I'm going to stop the recording.
Okay, Emma,
Yeah,
think
I can
you
share.
Yeah, you had
sorry.
most of them on yours, so.
Hold on. I got you, Kelly. Here you go.
Thanks. Perfect. Okay, I kind of broke the rules, but
Just a little bit.
Well, no,
great.
Kelly, it's great that you did that, because one of the things about EduProtocols is that you talk about it as a class, why you couldn't have some, for one thing, why you couldn't decide on one picture or one image. And that's a great conversation piece, a great way for kids to think about creativity. And so you don't ever, say that isn't wrong or whatever, but you just say, okay, next time when you do it, you're going to do one word and one image, because some kids can't. Some kids can't. They just can't think. I'm not one word, one image.
I am modeling the non-example. So I did an app smash. So I did Adobe Firefly with Google Slides. So I really love candy corn. And so my dream was to have a swimming pool full of candy corn that I could swim in. So that's what my picture is. But I also know on the other end of the spectrum, some people hate candy corn, like this GIF. Candy corn, it's not candy, it's not corn. It's earwax shaped in the form of a rotten tooth. And then if I had to pick a word, I would pick candle, because sometimes it feels like you're eating a candle, but it's a really sweet candle.
That's true. That's true. And what about Liza?
All right, let me share my slide.
Well, as I was sharing, I thought I was going to be in the minority here, and I'm actually doing okay.
I think I am the minority here. I do not like candy corn at all. I'm a huge texture person, and it's just like, I think Kelly kind of was spot on when she said it's like you're eating a candle. It's just chewy and waxy, and I don't get any of those flavors like vanilla and all that delicious stuff. I just get, it's like a circus peanut, but worse. Not for me. So you guys, you can have all the candy corn. I'll be over here with my Reese's peanut butter cups.
I love it. I love it. Were we split?
I think that might be the quote of the peanut. Julie and I said yes. Kelly was like mid-ground. Eliza was no. But I think this is so funny that she's like, it's a circus peanut, but worse. I think we might have to send out a poll. So if you're watching this, we're going to send out a poll with our weekly newsletter to see where people are at with your candy corn preferences.
Candy corns. Yeah. Then both of those activities, both my slides, my presentation slide, and the other ones were originally created in Canva, but then I was able to import them into the Google Slides so that we could do that with Google. And the import was really, really easy to do. But your Google Slides, Google Forms, and Google Docs just lend themselves very easily to using and doing the EduProtocols. And it's nice because the kids can collaborate, because they can share their Google Slides like we did. We shared ours out, so everybody had access to them, and then the students can put their information in. One of the other ones that's fun, I know some people, what's really on social media has gone gangbusters with EduProtocols is the Frayer model. And that's the model where you have the vocabulary word in the middle and you do the definition and one word that's it's like when it's not, and then another things. But what they're doing is they're taking subject areas, like the American Revolution, and then they're giving kids different questions about the American Revolution, and then they have to fill in the Frayer model on that. So they're taking it a step further. And so EduProtocols, you can just take them and expand them to anything that you want to do for your in your content area or grade level. So thanks for playing, guys. Hope you enjoyed that.
That was so fun.
That was
Thank you so
fun.
much.
I love it.
It's a blast.
I was going to add to something that I thought was really fun at the end was being able to talk about kind of like why we made that decision. And you could do that even in a big class. I've seen people do it, like they call it a whip around, where you can just go and everybody say something, and it doesn't have to be long, but I think there's also kind of that peer pressure of like, my friend said something, so I need to say something, and like giving everybody a voice. And so it's like that accountability piece too, all of it in one.
Right. Well, and also you can also do it in if you have a Canvas course, because you can actually put this activity in a discussion and have the students take a screenshot of what their slide was that they presented. And then they could, do a record, a voiceover about their slide to tell everybody. And then you could go like and read and do that. So you could do it asynchronously as well as in the classroom. So.
Well, thank you, Deanna. That was amazing. So excited about our participants getting to try this.
Yeah, it's going to be fun for them. Okay. And the other question I have, Emma, is who is taking us out for today and telling us about what's coming up next?
Oh, yeah. So next month we have our meetup. Ian's going to be in charge of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's about Google Sheets. But it will be on November 19th. We'll be sending that out. We're all laughing because that is Ian's specialty. And so he'll be taking it out in November. And then December, we'll have our standard like Christmas gift or winter holiday thing that we do. So look for that in the coming emails, and just excited that you're GEG members and excited to continue supporting you. So thanks again, Deanna, for the wonderful googly EduProtocols. That really was so fun. I'm excited to use that with people I work with. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Bye.
Thanks.
Thanks, everyone.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.